on my very first day of school at Immaculate Heart of Mary, my kindergarten teacher picked me as the one to lead the rest of the class into the building. I was so honored, and on that day, when the world belonged to us 5-year-olds, we marched, single file, into our futures. Little did I know on that day that 13 years, 18 backpacks, and many pairs of uniform pants later, I would find myself once again being honored with leading my peers as we marched, single file, into our futures. Sharing this honor with me today are my parents, my grandmother, my friends, the class of 2012, and all the teachers I've had the privilege of knowing throughout my many years at Catholic school. Especially Mrs. Drake, my very first teacher, Mrs. Demogowski, my math teacher who helped me conquer numbers, all of my high school teachers, of course, and Miss St. Cyr. Miss St. Cyr wasn't a classroom teacher, but as a lunch lady for those of us who attended middle school at St. Casimir and here at Lansing Catholic during our freshman year. She was most certainly a caring and thoughtful educator. She taught me how it feels to do a job well, when at the end of my week of mandatory cafeteria duty, which St. Casimir alumni are all too familiar with, she took the time to call my parents at home, just to let them know how much she enjoyed my help in the kitchen. She truly taught me the value of hard work and the gratification that comes with it. Her untimely passing in 2009 followed all too closely by the loss of our fellow Cougars, Major Washington and his mother later that spring, and the loss of student Carl Fotenauer have affected all of us deeply. It was Carl, even though he was 2 grades ahead of us, it was Major, even though he was 2 grades ahead of us, who reached out to me and made me feel welcome here during my first few months as a freshman. He made me feel like a part of the family by simply being a nice person every day and making a noticeable effort to make everyone else around him happy. Since we are the last class to have attended here with him, it is especially important that we honor his memory and remember the slogan of our 2009 workathon by continuing to make a major effort every single day. Those individuals who have passed through our lives and the individuals who are here with us today were and are part of something great. And it is that reassuring sense of belonging to something greater than oneself that will benefit me for a lifetime. As members of the LCHS family of unique and valued individuals, we have all grown so much over the past 4 years. We have grown together in fraternity through our common experiences. We have grown both individually and introspectively. Some have grown stronger. Some have grown taller, present company accepted. Many have grown smarter, and all have grown spiritually. Through personal journeys at retreats, like the Senior Kairos retreats and the Flint retreat, we developed deeper insight into ourselves and our beliefs, and a lucky few of us even got the opportunity to develop an appreciation for the early morning accordion stylings of Father Gordon. From our first freshman field trip to the museums of Grand Rapids, where we sat shoulder to shoulder and ate our sack lunches in school bus saunas, to our yearly workathons, where we worked as teams while becoming all too familiar with the joys of fertilizer, we have come to know and appreciate each other better. Our 4 workathon t-shirts, emblazoned with the design of interlocked hands, represents the unity and strength I am speaking of. Years from now, at a reunion or at a conference, when asked what it was like to attend a Catholic high school, how will I, or any of us, respond? I will say that we shared our lives, our spirits, our laughs, and our groans. Decorated lockers in class hallways, enjoyed tasty cafeteria food, sat on bleachers that snatched up anything that was dropped into the black hole beneath, folded hundreds of chairs in the gym, prayed silently over the PA, and shared many more memories. But perhaps most importantly, we shared all those small things that constitute shared experience, and all those special things that only a Catholic school can offer. A real sense of community, and belonging not only to a school community, but to a world community. Many say that going to a Catholic high school isolates young people from the real world, but we are actually very well prepared. We are certain to face adversity while traveling any path we choose to take in life. But because we have been offered the community, the character, the values, and the educational opportunity to succeed, we possess the power and the confidence to face our challenges and overcome whatever hardships the future may hold. The sense of belonging to a school community, one that holds the same expectations and compassion found in a family, is what led my parents to make the tough economic decision to send me to LCHS. I will always be grateful to them for the sacrifices they made so that I could benefit from all that a Catholic education could provide. I truly treasure each day I have been here, and I am confident that the strong foundation we have all received would not have been possible anywhere else. Together, we have discovered that there is so much more to be learned in a science classroom than just science. More we can take away from a math course than simple equations, and more we can be taught about life than English in a language arts class. With the influence of our teachers and our peers, we have learned responsibility, humility, and above all, we have learned how to be decent people. We have built character, spirit, and morals. The relationships we have formed, the teachers and support staff we have come to know, and the comfortable feeling of always being surrounded by people who really care about what they do, whether they are here to teach or to learn, will continue to shape our lives for years to come. When my grandfather, who passed away at the start of my junior year, would offer me his welcome advice, he would always begin with these 3 words: everything is temporary. He knew that change was both inevitable and accelerating, and he embraced it as an essential and vital part of life. As we, the class of 2012, venture into the yet to come, I encourage you to do the same. Not only to accept change, but also to be a catalyst for change, to continue to seek the truth, to always maintain hope, and to never stop learning about our world and beyond, because, as the renowned scientist Carl Sagan once said, somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. Thank you.